We'll begin today's Startup Central episode with a young startup that has already raised $200 million. It has just closed a $60 million fundraise. It's backed by Amazon, which participated again in the new round. And the new round was led by Munich Re. Yes, my next guest is the co-founder of Acko. Acko is an insurance digital-first startup. It offers bit-sized insurance products. These are auto insurance products. Varun Dua, the co-founder, joining us. Varun, congratulations on the $60 million startup. You're less than 3 years old. You've already raised $200 million. Rumor mills are that you're now valued at $500 million. Is that right?
Firstly, thank you for having me over. Yes, the news is there about rights. I don't think I can get into specifics of valuation, but yeah, I think we've done well so far. The last 3 years have been a very, very exciting journey. And we're proud to have partners like Munich Re and Amazon backing us.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you do. From what I understand, you offer bit-sized, digital-only insurance products, and it's only for the auto sector. You've got Amazon, which I'm guessing is also going to help you in the distribution because Amazon has insurance ambitions. You've now got Munich Re on board. How is all of this going to be a game changer?
So slight correction there. I think we run 2-3 categories in the insurance side. One is the traditional car and bike insurance. The difference there being that customers come directly to our website and app. There's no middleman involved. There's no agent involved. And customers experience much better service, much sharper pricing, personalized pricing. And that's been one of our flagship products. Amazon also distributes our car insurance and bike insurance products, and they're a strategic partner for us both on the distribution side and also are one of our shareholders. I think the exciting bit that we've done as a digital insurer over the last 2-3 years in our short existence, if I may say so, is that we've come up with contextual bite-sized products, the ones that you mentioned. So across the entire digital ecosystem, if you look at it, when you look at things like ride sharing, companies like Ola, or e-commerce, when you have companies like Amazon trying to sell devices online, or you have an online lending company, we create insurance products to bite-sized insurance products which are bundled along with these transactions. To give you a small example, every mobile phone that's sold on Amazon is largely insured by Acko. Customers can opt in and insure their device. Every Ola ride that's taken in India largely is insured by Acko. So what we've done over the last 3 years is, apart from running our traditional car insurance business, which customers come and buy directly, and it's a direct-to-consumer brand on the car insurance side, we have partnered with over 30 large digital ecosystems with the likes of Ola, Amazon, Oyo, Make My Trip, bunch of others. And these contextual bite-sized products have made these transactions very convenient for customers. And that's how we've been able to acquire about 60 million odd customers. Most of these products are bite-sized products, like you rightly mentioned. Customers also end up getting a claim at a click of a button. And that's what Acko's thesis has been, Acko's consumer focus has been, that we can be India's truly first digital carrier.
So you've got, you said you've sold about 60 million plus insurance products already. You've raised $200 million so far in a 3-year long history. You've got some of the best on board. Can I ask you, what is next? What's on the anvil?
I think we've been privileged to serve our customers well over the last 3 years. We've been active in 2 categories, like I mentioned, auto insurance and bite-sized insurance. I think the next big thing for Acko would be health insurance. Health is a new category which we've just launched. That's the big plus for us. I think one of the things that we are looking forward to is to bring the digital experience to health insurance, which has not been seen before. So I think over the next 2 years, if I were to take a shorter timeline, let's say over the next 2 years, Acko will scale very, very quickly on the health insurance side of things. It's a category that we've not been present in, but have now gotten active over the last 6 months. We'll continue to consolidate our position as India's largest online insurer on the car insurance and the bike insurance side. And I think with this fundraise, it gives us enough balance sheet strength. We're a balance sheet entity. We are a licensed insurance company from IRDA, which is the Indian regulator. So this fundraise also gives us balance sheet strength. We will continue to invest on the technology and the data sciences side to get sharper and sharper on underwriting, which is our in some sense our core job. And the company will also be making much bigger bets on creating its brand. Now that we're 3 years old, millions of customers have tested our services. We've done well on that front. We feel very, very confident now of investing more in the brand and going to maybe tier 2, tier 3 India.
Can you give me an idea of how digital first, bit-sized health insurance is going to work?
So we already do that actually partly. Let's take a situation when somebody takes a loan online, or let's take a personal loan, and in case the customer is unable to pay back that loan because of a health or accident reason, we are able to create a small coverage, which is typically called credit protection. That at the point of taking the loan, the customer can probably do a checkbox, and a small insurance product is issued, which covers the value of the loan in case the customer, for a health or accident, prolonged illness, or prolonged hospitalization because of accident, is unable to pay back the loan. The insurance company, which is us in this case, would end up sort of paying that loan back to the lender. So this is a small example of a bite-sized product, which is very easy for customers to understand. Hey, if something happens to you, you're not able to pay back the loan, it's taken care of. All you need to do is pay the small premium, and your health and accident risk is covered to the tune of the loan. So this is one example. We do multiple such products. We also have a very large presence in giving small coverages to all the delivery folks, the entire gig economy. When you look at the likes of Swiggy or Zomato, the entire delivery personnel, their health and accident, small coverages are provided by us. They're on the road all the time. They're on high risk of accidents. It's a high pressure job, and in those situations, those are also other type of bite-sized health products that we create to cater to the gig economy. So these are two examples that I can give you.
So this bit-sized health insurance products, primarily for the gig economy, are mainly for accidents. That's the sense I'm getting.
So largely for accidents. Is of course there are ailments. There are consequential ailments. So you could have an accident and then have a prolonged illness, after it. But on the health insurance side, I think when I said that we're going into a new vertical on the health insurance side, we've recently launched our employee benefits platform. I think all of us are covered by our employers. We get some sort of health insurance from our employers. So Acko has created a new age platform where employers provide health insurance to their employees, and the entire delivery of insurance is done through an app. Employees get an app, and that app takes care of their IPD or their hospitalization expenses. It takes care of primary care, OPD, teleconsultation. All of these services can be accessed on an app that is delivered to employees via our employer-employee health benefits platform. So while we've been dealing with health insurance on a bite-sized level, and which are, like you rightly said, largely accident use cases, that standard health insurance, I think we've created a first of a kind platform, which has been adopted very well over the last 6-8 months. We have close to now over 200,000 employees of various corporates using this platform already. So that will be a big foray into the health side.
That's why you went in for the fundraise, the $60 million fundraise. Is it primarily for that?
Partly, I would say. I think, like I mentioned, we were reasonably well capitalized. Of course, COVID had the bearing on practically everybody's business. So now, after just things are settling down, health insurance is a category which is doing very, very well post-COVID. I think there's heightened awareness for health. In general, I think there are three areas of deployment of capital. I think like I mentioned, we were looking to increase the brand presence, ensure customers widely across India know about Acko. We are able to build more trust. So I think one key area where the funds will be deployed, or why we wanted to raise capital, was to try and increase our brand presence. That's number one. Again, like I mentioned, we're a balance sheet entity. We are required to ensure that at all points in time, our balance sheet is capable of handling the claims. So we wanted to strengthen our balance sheet. That's the second reason of doing this fundraise. And lastly, we're a tech-first firm. I think the largest section of our team is the tech team. And insurance is a game of pricing products well, assessing risk well, underwriting very, very sharply. These things need a lot of investment on the technology and the data science side. So we wanted to continue to invest both on auto, health, in terms of coming to better pricing, better products, and this needs a reasonable amount of investment, both on technology and data science. So I think brand, strengthening the balance sheet, foraying into newer categories, and investing in technology and data science, which we have plans for over the next 2-3 years. That was the reason for going in for this fundraiser at this point.
Varun, the one grievance that a lot of people have with insurance companies is that, okay, I pay my premiums, I buy an insurance product, but when things go bad, the insurance companies take a very long time to pay up, or they don't pay what one would have thought they would get. How are you solving that problem? Because, you're also catering to the gig economy, like you said, for example, for health insurance. So that's going to be very crucial as well.
Yeah, so I think Acko's thesis on this has been clear from day one. I think one of the areas that, in my personal opinion, I think the Indian insurance industry has struggled and maybe created this perception of not paying on time, or, that too many deductions involved and you're not sure what you're getting, is that the underwriting processes are weak. What happens is that when you're actually selling a policy, at that point, you're supposed to underwrite a customer well. And which simply means that if that customer is likely to be fraudulent, or there are chances of misuse of the product, you have checked that at the point of selling the policy. And fundamentally, when you're paying a claim, that's not the point where you do the checking. That's not the point where you put the customer through various hoops, ask for more documents, ask for more questions. When did this happen? How did this happen? Can you send me one more piece of document? That's the point where, all of us as consumers tend to get very, very irritated and frustrated with the process. The underlying cause of this problem, in my opinion, and at least what we're trying to solve for, is that you need to underwrite better. You need to have fraud checks right at the beginning. You need to use data. You need to use personalized underwriting risk assessment. If, for example, we are underwriting auto insurance or car insurance, the price that I give, let's say I drive 20 kilometers a day and you drive 5 kilometers a day, the price that we get for insurance is similar today. So the underwriting is not strong, the underwriting is not personalized, the underwriting does not assess every individual's risk. And when that underwriting is relatively weaker, all the checks and balances have to happen at the point of claims, which is where the claims process slows down. So I think where Acko is investing, and I'll allude to the comment that I just made maybe 2 minutes ago, is we are investing in data science and underwriting at a level where we are able to onboard customers or check fraud at the point of selling the policy, not check fraud at the point of claims, or have a lighter checks at the point of claims, which speed up the process. So that's one piece. Second is complete automation. We are a digital native. We've been born in an era where we've been able to build our systems ground up. There is no process that we run in which there's any paperwork involved. Customers can click the photograph of a broken, bumper of their car, click it on the app. There's no signatures required. There's nothing required. So the process itself is designed to be digital from day one. That helps us cut down a lot of processing time.
Right.
Helps us check frauds, again, in a big way. So, for example, when somebody's clicking a photograph of their bumper, we know what time was the photograph was clicked. Yeah.
Okay, so there are some checks and balances that are built into the platform already. Varun, we're running out of time. Congratulations once again on the new fundraise, $60 million raised, $200 million raised through the lifetime of this 3-year-old startup. rumored to be valued at $500 million, are hoping to make a big play in the bite-sized health insurance business, catering to the gig economy. Varun, thanks a lot for joining us on this edition
Thank
of
you.
Startup
Thank you
Central.
for having us over. Yeah.
Right, so with that, we're going to take a short commercial break. On the other side, we're going to be discussing, should senior executives be elevated to co-founder status? Should founders be CEOs? What's going on there? It's a new trend that is certainly emerging. MobiKwik becoming the latest to elevate a senior executive to a co-founder. What's this trend about? Is this the way to go? When should a startup opt for this strategy? That and more coming up.